Good morning, everybody. Um, this is this video exclusively going to be for my Substack, not on YouTube. I want to thank first Jamie Harris for being my first subscriber to my paid portal. I really appreciate that. Hopefully, I can do you justice for supporting my work. Thank you very much. I want to tell you that that's available. I have a paid subscriber if you want to support my work. There, I'm going to do a couple of videos you won't see on that are normal Substack and all my entertainment stuff because I am a big freaking nerd. Science fiction, anime, mysteries, movies. I'm 63. I've seen a lot of stuff. I like old TV. I like old radio. That's who I am, and I enjoy talking about it. It's fun. So if you want to subscribe, great. You can do that on my Substack account at Binder38US. On there today, and I'll be working on those later, be two things. An essay about Tyler Richardson and actually him being the poster child for nature versus nurture. And I'm going to break that down for you. Secondly, I'm going to do a video review of Strange New Worlds, the Enterprise prequel story, prequel to the original series with Captain Pike, as Captain the Enterprise has finished its third season recently, and my review of it, and how really, to be kind of blunt, how impressed I am of what they did with the work. So you can find it behind my subscription vault there. So I'll have those two things for you today. I did want to touch on one thing that is coming out is that Trump is still doing his immigration raids on Chicago. That's already started. Apparently, ICE agents murdered someone at a traffic stop because they tried to run, so they shot them. This is what happens when you don't have trained officers. You have a bunch of white supremacists cosplaying, eager for a gun. That's not good, because then people are start going to realize I got nothing to lose. Like I know. And that person said, fuck it, I'd rather die than have you taking me away. What's that line from Black Panther? I'd rather die than live in bondage. I know I'm paraphrasing, but you know what I'm talking about. But that's going to escalate everything. All right. These guys, and you see them, are not trained officers. The majority are white supremacists, J6ers, hired, and a bunch of fucking racists. And anyone who looks like me, who has a vest saying ICE and walking around their fat ass trying to enforce the law, tells you everything of what the quality is of those officers. But Trump has been pushing. Oh my God, he's threatened the invasion of Chicago by Texas with the Texas National Guard. Forgive me, I have to do some stuff getting ready for my normal job. And he's, Texas National Guard are sitting there, away from their homes outside of Chicago, waiting for the word. Yeah, well, Chicago is turning out to be not as hard, a soft target as he thought. Yeah, he's saying it's because of court cases and all that, but the Supreme Court has given him carte blanche for everything. So, for him to say that is basically he's going taco, because ICE and everyone have evaluated that and said, unlike Los Angeles, which is spread out, LA's spread out. All right, it's easier to move in LA because it's not just the city, it's all the communities that go into Los Angeles. When we talk about Los Angeles, most people who live in LA County consider themselves part of the city of Los Angeles. I know. I lived in LA County for 20 years in a high desert town and went to Los Angeles in that area for work. But in Chicago, that is a city. Straight up city, metropolitan like New York. And they are ready. Salt trucks, people ready to go. They are ready to fight. And Trump and ICE do not want a part of that because hard targets is not what they want. Soft targets, the street vendor, the lady selling flowers, that's who they hit. Now, they're not going into the gang areas because they're not kidding. Gangs are kidding. They don't let the police in there. They're sure fucking going to let a bunch of Texans in there. So, he has decided because Bill Lee, who is the, again, forgive me, Bill Lee, who is the Tennessee governor, red state governor, and hates the city of Memphis because that's a Democratic stain on his world, is allowing the National Guard to go into Memphis to quell the crime. Memphis is a predominantly black population. Remember, in MAGA life, if you say crime, they say black people. So they see Memphis as a soft target. So he's going to move the National Guard into Memphis because they want it. No, the mayor doesn't, but Bill Lee will do anything Trump says, including change his diaper for him. So it's going to get interesting in a red state in Texas. You see what happens when they go after Memphis. But anyway, I've got to get my ass back to my living. But I want to thank again Jamie Harrison for subscribing for me. Do so. There'll be a link in my Substack for the paid wall. I would really enjoy it to support my work. And today, if you do subscribe, you'll have access to my essay on nature versus nurture concerning the Jamie Harris, Tyler Richardson killing Charlie Kirk, and my video review of Strange New Worlds. You have a good rest of the weekend. You all be safe.